Looking ahead, Michigan's Real ID requirement starts tomorrow, meaning residents will need to have a Real ID compliant document to fly within the United States. ABC 12's Tanaya Jordan shows us how to act now to avoid travel issues.
A Real ID is identified by a star in the upper right corner of your driver's license. Starting today, Michigan travelers 18 and older must show their Real ID before boarding a plane.
I like to consider it like enforcement begins because it really is kind of a new normal.
I do not have my Real ID.
Airport travelers like Kathleen Russell have another option, ensuring she gets her seat on the plane.
Passports.
The Real ID Act was passed by Congress back in 2005. The requirement, however, takes effect on Wednesday. That means you won't have access for domestic air travel or into federal facilities without proper identification, like a passport. Regional spokesperson for the Transportation Security Administration, Jessica Maley, recommends checking TSA.gov for acceptable forms of ID.
If you're traveling imminently and you don't have any acceptable forms of ID, you've gone through our list, you don't have it, you still may be able to travel. We just recommend you arrive early, give yourself some extra time because those passengers could experience some extra screening.
Maley says you'll need your birth certificate, social security number, 2 proofs of address, and documentation of lawful status in the U.S.
Bring what you have. If all you have is a non-compliant old legacy driver's license, bring that with you. But if you do have something else on our list, there's a few other things in addition to the passport. Global Entry is one of our trusted traveler programs. If you're a member of that, you can bring the card. Department of Defense IDs. There's a couple other forms of ID that we accept.
Yeah, we're going to use passports. Yeah, but I do need to get my Real ID.
Travelers are advised to verify their identification documents before heading to the airport and to allow extra time for security screening in case you don't have a Real ID. In Flint, Tanaya Jordan, ABC 12.